Hello friends, welcome to today's full body session. Today's workout, all you need is you and a safe space to move. Just so you know, we will not be repeating any exercises today, so if you want a more in-depth or longer movement session, feel free to just start this video over from the beginning when it's over. So let's get started. So the first exercise we're going to be doing today is a body weight squat. We are going to be doing 3 variations of the squat for each set. So 3 sets with a different squat variation. Now, if you are one of my friends who has trouble with hips or knees or squatting in general, squatting is like a no-go or something that causes you pain, you have a couple of options here. So the normal body weight squat looks like this, right? So if that's something that you cannot do, feel free to make it as shallow as you can. That still counts. So something like this, completely fine. Or you can substitute the squat for what's called a good morning exercise, which is an exercise where you brace your core just like you would a squat, and you send your hips back, keeping your back flat. The idea is that you are getting a nice stretch on your glutes and on your hamstrings, just like you would a squat. It's just kind of a different exercise. So that looks like this. You just bend over, focus on a flat back, and pushing your hips back, and then contracting those glutes right at the end here, and then bringing it back up. You don't want to squeeze. You don't want to do anything extra than that. You just want to push back, contract, and stand back up. So that's a great alternative to a bodyweight squat if the squats are not something you can do. All right, let's get started. So we're going to start with just regular bodyweight squats. We want to brace that core. So when I say brace the core, I'm referring to not sucking in, but the idea is like to pretend like someone's going to go and punch you in the stomach. You want to just brace that core. It keeps your spine stable and it prevents your lower back from doing any of the work. So, want to brace the core and go down and back up. Down and back up. And like I said, when I talked about the good mornings, a lot of times people have a tendency with squats to contract the glutes at the top. There's honestly no point in doing that because the point of the exercise is actually to stretch the glutes. That's where all of the benefits of the squat come from in terms of building strength. So like down here at the bottom, you can see like the glute is stretched, and that is exactly what we want. So doing this, squeezing your butt at the end is not really going to do anything for you. Let's do 2 more reps. You just want to emphasize that stretch at the bottom and then just stand back. Last one, that was great. You are doing so well so far. So this next exercise or the next variation of bodyweight squat that we're going to do is a bodyweight squat with 3 pulses at the bottom. Yee! I know. So what that looks like is you squat 1, 2, 3, and then stand back up. You got this. If you need to just do bodyweight squats, if you need to keep going with good mornings, that is completely fine. All variations are welcome. Your body is amazing just for showing up and just for moving today. So here we go. And 1, 2, 3, stand up. 2, 2, 3, stand up. 3, 2, 3, stand up. It was so good. My legs are burning, shaking. We have barely begun and I am already shaking. Anybody else? Make sure that core is still engaged. Last one, pulse, and stand up. Oh my gosh, you're doing so amazing. Like I said, your body is incredible. It is so, so, so incredible for what it does for us every single day. And this is just our way of giving it some extra love. We're not pushing, we're not grinding, we're not stressing it out. We're just moving and it feels so good. So this last variation of squats, we are going to squat down and do the 3 pulses like we did before. And then we're just going to add in 1, 2, 3, a calf raise. Ooh. This challenges our balance and works an additional muscle group. So follow along with me or do whatever variation feels right for you right now. So let's get into it. Engage that core and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Ah, this is so good. Last one. Ah, wow, that was so challenging and so good. Oh my goodness. Okay, so take a breath and let's make our way down to the floor. So we are going to do 30 seconds of push-ups. Now, before you get mad at me, I promise it's not as bad as you think it's going to be. So you can do normal push-ups for 30 seconds. You can also do push-ups on your knees for 30 seconds, or an amazing additional option that I do a lot actually is to use the wall. So you'll be standing, and I would demonstrate it, but I don't want to put my back to you because then you wouldn't be able to even see what I'm doing. But pretend the wall is in front of me, and I'll just stand. You're gonna push up that way. It's a great option where you can really focus on engaging. Oh, sorry, I tapped the mic. Sorry. You can focus on engaging these muscles here and here. Okay, so we're gonna come down to the floor. Like I said, I'm going to set my timer for us. We're gonna do 30 seconds of push-ups. Do what you can. If you need to stop, stop. If you need to give yourself rest, give yourself rest. It is completely okay. We are meeting our bodies where they are at right now. Okay, here we go. Ready? And let's go. I want you to hear me when I say your body is so powerful. Even just for showing up today, you are so powerful and you can do hard things. Oh, I'm gonna need to bring these to my knees. Check our timer. We have 8 seconds left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 1 second. You are done with push-ups for the whole thing. Woo! Incredible. Okay. Take it out. Oh my gosh, I'm already out of breath. This is awesome. We are going to stay down here, or if you are using the wall, take some time to come down. We're going to come to a quadruped position, which looks like this. It's basically just, it's a tabletop position. And so from here, what we are going to do is we are going to do a kickback, 3 variations of a kickback. So we started with 3 variations of a squat, and now we're going to do 3 variations of a kickback. And so the first variation is just a regular kickback. And what I want to focus on here is engaging that core, like I've talked about before, and to focus on pretending you're pushing a wall back behind you with your leg. So push that wall. So we're going to do 5 on each leg, and then I will talk to you about the next variation. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and last one, 5. Wow, you're incredible. All right. And 1, 2. Anybody else sweating? 3, 4, and last one, 5. I'm sweating and I am quaking. I don't know about you. I am quaking in my, I would say boots, but in socks. Okay, the next variation of this kickback we're going to do is a kickback with 3 pulses. Okay, so what that looks like is you do a normal kickback and you go 1, 2, 3 and bring it in. The thing to remember is keep that core engaged because it could be really easy to like do one of these situations and twist open. That is not what we want. We want to keep the back flat and facing to the ground, and we want to kick back 1, 2, 3, bring it back in. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, back in. 2, 2, 3, back in. 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5. Let's next leg. And 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5. As I've said this entire workout, if you need to stay with one variation of an exercise, please do. Do not feel like you need to do the pulses or all of the extra things if that doesn't feel right to you. Um, do what you need to do. Your body is amazing. Meet it where it is right now. Don't push it to do things that are too much for it because you could risk injury. That's not what we want. Okay, so the last variation is called the fire hydrant. This is called a fire hydrant because it literally looks like you are a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. I don't love that analogy, but it's the one that gets the job done. So we engage our core and we open to the side. We come back down. Pretty self-explanatory, I think. So ready? And 1, 2, engage your core, 3, 4, and last one, 5. Ooh, this is taking me back to my dance days. I decided to go with the ballerina bun today with my hair. And other side, 1, I think I'm rocking it. 2, 3, my pointed toes. You don't have to point your toes. Just natural to me because I grew up dancing. 4, last one, 5. We might have done an extra wrap here. An extra rep will not kill you. That was amazing. Great, great job. Great job. Like I said, I used to be a dancer and now I teach fitness classes and I'm a health coach. But I thought I would channel my ballerina days from with this fun today. So whatever hairstyle you're rocking today, you're rocking it, let me tell you. Okay, the very last exercise of this session together today. Sad, we're almost done, but this has been so good. So the very last exercise we're going to do is one round, I'm so sorry, one round of side planks. So one round, which means one plank on one side, one plank on the other, 15 seconds each, 30 seconds total. So I'm going to set my timer really quickly. And what a side plank looks like, we want you to come to the side here, and we want your shoulder to be, oh, keep hitting my mic, I'm so sorry. We want the shoulder to be directly above the elbow. We don't want anything out or in weird. It's got just directly straight line. And you can do this with your feet stacked up, straight line. I'm gonna move a little bit actually, just so I'm not close to my bench. So feet stacked up like so, or you can do the knees bent, or you can do one leg. Whatever version feels right for you. Okay, I'm gonna set my timer, 15 seconds. I think I'm gonna bend one leg. That feels right for me today. So, and let's go. 15 seconds. You've got this. I'm shaking. If you're shaking, we have got this. We are strong. We are powerful. And we've got 3, 2, 1, and we are done with this side. Flip over and set. Okay, here we go. And up. I'm going to keep my time close. You are incredible. You're almost done. Can you believe it? I want you to hold that core, brace it, make sure it's engaged, and you are done. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's cool down. We are feeling good. We are feeling sweaty and shaky, but the endorphins are going. And I don't know about you, but I don't feel like death. I don't feel like I died. I felt like I was engaged. I felt just really good in that movement session, and I hope you did too. To cool down, I want us to go to downward dog. We are going to just walk out our heels. So we want to be up. We want to just kind of walk out our feet We worked our calves today, so that is a good way to stretch them out and just kind of bring our heart rate down. Stretch back on those shoulders. Feel free to hang out here if this feels good to you. You can come back down to a quadruped position as a means to get to a seated position. This position right here is comfortable for me. It's not comfortable for everybody. If you need to sit with your feet straight in front of you, if you need to stand, whatever works. We're just going to do some shoulder rolls. Take some deep breaths. And shoulder roll forward. We're going to shake out our arms a little bit. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this felt just as good for you as it felt for me, and I cannot wait to see you in the next session.